Hey guys, this is Rick. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today I want to introduce you to a little miracle berry that most people tend not to think about as food these days. This is the Hawthorn. Now you know that I like to come out here and to forage for wild food, and in England, I can't speak for any of the other countries, but in England the Hawthorn berry is probably one of the most abundant berry that you get in this country, and there's just masses and masses and masses of it, and it is completely edible. I mean, I'll show you now. This is a Hawthorn berry. What I'm going to do, you open it up. Actually, that's not a very nice one. Let me get another one. It's quite an old one. Let's try this one. Now that's better. It's very appley. It's very nice. It's got a big seed inside which you can't eat. But you can do all sorts of things, like you can make tea, you can make jams, and I'm actually going to be making some jam today, hopefully in this video as well. Now the Hawthorn berry is a really healthy berry. It's packed full of antioxidants which are particularly good for anybody who's got or who's had a heart attack. Apparently it helps reduce the plaque around the arteries that go to and from the heart. It's also very good at limiting the cholesterol in your body, and it has all sorts of really cool health benefits. If you have high blood pressure, it is said that just 2 cups of Hawthorn tea per day is enough to actually lower your blood pressure. But it's incredibly efficient, so it can actually, if you have too much of it, it can actually lower your blood pressure too much. So obviously if you do have blood pressure issues, you really don't want to be sort of getting involved with this until you get some sort of medical advice. Now the Hawthorn is an amazingly versatile bush, and it can provide you not only with berries and flowers in the summer, but it also provides you with leaves. These leaves are actually edible. Now first thing in the summer, when the new leaves just come out, they're very sweet, and you can put them in salads and you can eat them raw. Now we are just coming up to autumn. Actually we're just into autumn now, and you can still eat the leaves, although they're not as nice, but you can cook them just like greens. The other thing about the Hawthorn though is it does have a little bit of a hidden defense system in the form of these horrendous spikes. Now today I'm hoping to gather enough Hawthorn berries to see me through with Hawthorn berry tea for the rest of the year. So I'm going to be drying some in my solar dryer. I'm also hoping to make a Hawthorn berry sauce, or a Hawthorn berry syrup actually, using honey, which should be quite a good little recipe, and I'm hoping to come up with that in another video. Right then, so I will just get a few more Hawthorn berries, and then I will see you back in the kitchen. So right then, we're back in the kitchen, and what I'm going to make today is something called hedgerow jelly. Now all I need is 3 basic ingredients, which is 500 grams of crab apples, that's half a kilogram, 1 full kilogram of hawthorns, and 250 grams of elderberries. Now they're going to go brown very quickly, so what you need to do is get them into the main cooking pot and cover them with water as quickly as possible, and that's going to stop them from going brown. Then just add the rest of the ingredients, which is obviously the elderberries and the hawthorns. And then you just need to cover them with just enough water so the water is covering everything. Turn on the heat and then bring everything to the boil. Once the water is boiling, turn it down to simmer and then go in with a potato masher and start mashing everything up. Not too much, just enough to give everything a bit of a squish. Then you just need to leave it simmering until the juices from the fruits really get a chance to infuse with the water. Okay, so this has now been simmering for about an hour, and it's really had a chance to get all of the juices out of all of the fruits into the water, because what we're going to be doing next is straining all of the liquid away from all of the solids. What I've got here is a large ceramic bowl, a standard sieve, and a muslin cloth that is lining the sieve, and then all I'm doing is pouring in the juice from the cooking pot and allowing it to filter through into the bowl beneath. Okay, so there we have the pulp and the juice that's been separated from the pulp. Now the next stage is to weigh the juice. Now this has the potential to be incredibly messy. Hopefully it won't be, but we'll give it a go. Here we go. If I can get it all in one bowl, that would be useful. Yes, I can. Perfect. We've got 1950 grams, so that's 1.9 kilograms of fruit juice. So what I now have to do is match that with 1.95 kilograms of sugar. Okay, so I've re-cleaned the cooking pot, and now I'm going to pour this back in. So we now have the cooking pot with just 1.95 kilograms of juice in, and now I'm going to add 1.95 kilograms of sugar. I just need to bring it back to the boil until it sets. Now if you haven't done so already, put a couple of plates in your fridge. This will be so that you can test whether the jam has set a bit later on. Now one of the things that I learned quite recently, and it's extremely useful, is if you want to reduce down jams and liquids as quickly as possible, then what you need is a desk fan. And the other thing is you just constantly keep it moving. And when the cooler air blows onto the top of your jam, what you get is loads and loads and loads of steam, and that's what you want. Obviously, the more steam you see, the faster it's evaporating and the faster it's going to reduce down. While you're waiting, fill some jars with hot water from the tap, and then when the kettle's boiled, fill them up with boiling water. This will help sterilise them. I always empty the jars using a spoon. I'll just put them on the side. Right, it still looks a little bit runny, but I'm going to test it out on a plate. Okay, grab one of your plates from the fridge. Nice and cold. Take a spoonful of the jam and place it on the plate. Let it go cold. Now when it's perfectly cold, if you can run your finger through it and it still makes little mountains, then you know it's ready. But as you can see, it's sort of filling in the valley that I'm making on its own, so it's not quite ready yet. You've got to be really, really careful when this is hot, because obviously if any of this lands on your skin, you're really going to get burned badly. So if you've ever bitten into a hot donut and the jam inside's been too hot, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll just use one small honey jar and that should be it. So there you have it. That is hedgerow jelly, or hedgerow jam if you live in the UK. Now, as I said right at the beginning, the hawthorn is an amazing bush, berry, flower, leaf, whatever you want to sort of do. It's a real good versatile all-rounder, and I really recommend, if you get a chance, to sort of do a little bit of research and just see how good it is, because it's, like I say, it's in such abundance across England, Europe, and I believe America as well, and it's just well worth sort of learning about it and perhaps sort of utilising it. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope it was useful to someone. Thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Now, the hawthorn is a really versatile bush tree. Actually, I think the Americans call it a herb, and it basically it comes with leaves. I'll do that again. Right, so I'll just get a few more hawthorn berries, and then I'll see you back in the kitchen. Yeah, there's a worm.